No, we knew he had good movement. We knew he had good head movement. We knew he was strong. We knew he was durable. You know, if I was to say anything that surprised me, it's his patience. You know, he was real patient in there.
This is Seconds Out, boxing publication. It says Evander Holyfield predicts Terence Crawford versus Canelo as fight moves closer after Madrimov win. Now, we will get back to that in a second. But what cracks me up, you go on boxing Twitter, you can see these Canelo fanboys and these Crawford fanboys going back and forth. That is very entertaining to me. And it happens on YouTube too, because you got content creators that are clearly Canelo fanboys. And on the other side, you have Crawford content creators that are fanboys. It's like Bloods and Crips. And another thing you have after a fight like this, you have overreactions. Oh, he loses to Teofimo. Crawford's getting old. Jerome Boots Ennis want to handle Madrimov easy. He beats Crawford. Madrimov got robbed. And the overused word after a fight like this is exposed. Canelo got exposed against Bivol. Terence Crawford got exposed against Madrimov. And then after that, they want to use styles to make fights. After you said all that, you want to use styles to make fights? Now, I do have to agree with Terence Crawford on one point. One thing I did recognize, that Madrimov was more patient in this fight than any other fight. I felt he respected Terence Crawford too much, and that's probably why he did not get the nod. Now, Crawford is not the fighter he used to be. Well, who is at 36 years old? Canelo's not the fighter he used to be at 34 years. He's 34 years old now. He's not the fighter he used to be. But I don't think age had nothing to do with this fight. We're so quick to make excuses why a fighter that we consider great didn't perform like he usually does, instead of giving credit to the fighter he fought. I think Madrimov is a good fighter. They want to look at how many professional fights he's had. The guy had like 1 million amateur fights. He knows how to box. He's the best guy at 154. I think the haters were waiting for a fight like this so they could criticize Crawford. Well, they would criticize him when he knocked him out, because they would say he's supposed to knock out a guy with 11 fights. Like a fight total has anything to do with how good a guy is. Deontay Wilder had how many fights? 40-something fights, and he was trash to me. He couldn't beat the top heavyweights. So what's that mean? A fight total doesn't mean anything. Then we look at the boxing fans as a whole. They were spoiled. They're used to Terence Crawford taking care of business inside 12 rounds and showing his dominance. Now, as far as this Canelo fight goes, that article on Seconds Out talking about is closer, I think it's farther away. In my opinion, it hasn't changed just because of the Madrimov fight. I'm not going to say, well, Canelo destroys him now. No, I think it's still a competitive fight until Canelo lowers the boom. Canelo and Madrimov are two different fighters. As far as weight-wise, I don't see Canelo being much bigger than Madrimov. Madrimov is pretty big. Now, I do not think this fight's going to happen right now. I think Terence Crawford has to get in there with another 154-pound champion and show dominance. And that's what I've been saying all along. The only reason I would think after the Madrimov fight, the Canelo fight would happen, I thought Crawford would have to dominate Madrimov and had to knock him out. But who knows the turkey out of the sheik? But my opinion is this. I think the only way Crawford could bring that fight back to life is become undisputed at 154. I think Crawford becomes undisputed at 154. That make him a 3-time undisputed champion. Maybe then his farewell fight could be Canelo Alvarez. That could probably take place at the end of 2025 or the beginning of 2026. No more year-long layoffs for Terence Crawford. But anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.